Gone was, to put it simply, invisible. A college student adrift in a sea of bustling ambition, he preferred the quiet corners of the library to the crowded cafeteria. Hey, Gone, still hiding out? Come join us for once, a student mocked. Yeah, Gone, don't you ever get bored? Another teased. Gone shrunk further into himself, offering only a weak smile. The words stung, but he was used to it. He was the forgotten face, the unheard voice. Late one night, as Gone walked home from a particularly grueling class, the silence was shattered by a screech of tires and the crunch of metal. He rushed towards the wreckage, fear gripping him. Inside, slumped over the wheel, was a woman. Not just any woman, but Jin. A figure of glamorous excess he'd only ever seen in magazines. Ugh, what happened? Jin groaned, dazed. Panic seized Gone. He couldn't leave her here. He had. Gone, panicked and unsure, takes Jin to his room for safety. The next morning, she wakes up confused, sees his modest room, and acts cold and rude before leaving. Unknown to Gone, she later finds his college and name through her assistant. Excuse me, there's someone here to see you. He says he knows you from college, the assistant said, curious. College? That's surprising. Did he give a name? The woman asked, intrigued. Yes, a Gone. Should I send him in? The assistant inquired. Gone said, awed. This place is, wow, very different from what I imagined. She looked at Gone, taken aback by his unexpected visit. Their eyes met, revealing a mix of surprise and curiosity. So Gone, to what do I owe this unexpected pleasure? The woman asked cautiously. Gone replied, concerned. I, just wanted to see if you were all right after that night. It was pretty hectic. It was.
Episode 2, The Eye Contact. Jin, the daughter of a VIP guest, arrives at the festival. Her curiosity about someone named Gone has been growing. Their eyes meet briefly amidst the festive crowd. Intrigued, Jin finds Gone again walking around the stalls. Caught up in his phone, Gone doesn't notice her approach. I'm so sorry, Gone said nervously. Thank you, Jin replied, bold and intrigued. Jin invites Gone to walk with her. As they stroll, they engage in awkward conversation, yet a soft bond begins to form between them. Do you like music? Gone asked, curious. I love it. It speaks what words can't, Jin said thoughtfully. Look at these. Aren't they beautiful? Jin added enthusiastically. They are. It's amazing how much detail goes into each piece, Gone replied appreciatively. I'm a sucker for street food. Care to join me for a bite? Jin invited. I'd love to. What do you want? Episode 4, Broken Mirrors. Gone opens up more, even showing Jin his art notebook. Wow, I didn't know you could draw so well. This is amazing, Gone, Jin said, surprised. Jin is surprised by his hidden talent and realizes how different their worlds are, but how lonely they both are. They spend the day together, talking and laughing. Jin slowly shows signs of her own emptiness behind her confident exterior. I'm glad you crashed near me that night, Gone said, hesitant. Jin smiles for the first time genuinely. Episode 5, Stars Can Be Lazy Too. Jin brings Gone as her +1 to an elite evening party, shocking her social circle. People whisper, but Jin proudly walks with him. Gone is awkward and overwhelmed, but endures it for her. Do you still think you're useless? Jin asked inquisitively. Not when I'm with you, Gone answered, earnest. The episode ends with Episode 3, Wine and Walls. Hey, I brought this for you, Jin said, friendly. Gone was stunned by Jin's presence. She hesitated a moment before speaking. I just wanted to thank you properly, Gone said gratefully. Jin entered and saw the signs of a broken home. Old pictures, dust, and silence filled the room. She learned that Gone had been abandoned by his family, seen as a failure. I see you've been through a lot, Jin said compassionately. Gone nodded silently, acknowledging the pain without words. Let's drink to surviving alone, Jin encouraged. They shared an honest conversation for the first time, their words bridging the gap of loneliness. It's been so long since I've shared a drink with someone, Gone said nostalgically. Then let's make this moment count. To new beginnings, Jin said hopefully. To new beginnings, Gone replied warmly. This garden is the only place I find peace,